throw that out there and then don't follow up. Dr. Vibe says, what does this say about the current state of relationships? Exactly. I think it probably has some problems that we have. But listen, guys, last week we also talked about lavender marriages, right? And in those cases, the people who were together, they want a little, and although sexually was not a thing for lavender marriages, but the emotional connection. So, it's a lot of twists and turns out here in these streets with relationships. Dennis says, no, ma'am, I would pump and dump a whole term insurance policy for the both of us and start a business. Damien says this is demonic, and they're telling on themselves. Damien, I found that very interesting. That said your name too, and we're talking about demonic. If you don't love our Father, you love no one. Because how did we learn to love? Listen, that's true. That's very true. I think we've got some really good comments on there, and I just find this very interesting. So we are getting ready to take a short break, and we're going to dig back into this a little bit harder. But hey, debate us, baby, debate us. This is what we're here for. We don't talk at you, we talk with you. So debate us if you feel differently, because I'd like to hear your thoughts. We'll be right back.
Woo! It's a good show right here. But I'm biased. If you are just tuning in, you are watching Fly Nubian Money, where we help you master your mindset and maximize your money. My name is Tiara Williams. I'm also known as Miss Black Hollywood, and I'm the proud producer of this show because it is lit. If you want to receive notifications for when we go live Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is text the word Queens to 87948. That's Queens to 87948. That's QUEENS to 87948. Also, if you want to grow your money and not blow your money, all you have to do is go to flynubianmoney.com. There's all kinds of resources, there's courses, there's free giveaways. There's just no reason to be broke in 2025. All you have to do is go to flynubianmoney.com. Obviously, you don't want to be entertained here. You want to know enough to grow. Wait, I need to put that on a shirt. You got to know to grow. Got to know to grow. So know and grow with flynubianmoney.com.
And definitely we are talking about knowing and growing, and also financial households and stability of that. So we're going to continue with this. So Joe, I want to pick up with you with a little different question. How important is it for both partners to be financially independent?
Very important. A lot of us have been taught to love with like one eye on the bank account. So when you're raised in a system where, scarcity is normal, and that's not for everybody, but I mean, you kind of start making choices that prioritize like financial safety over emotional connection. And a lot of people aren't choosing between, love and money. They're choosing between survival and struggle. I don't want to struggle, and Black people have been doing that for centuries, unfortunately, right? So that's where a lot of it comes from. So if you're coming into a situation where both of us financially are stable, then we take the struggle out of it. It's not even a factor into what we're doing, and it obvious and honestly, it gives us an opportunity to create a genuine emotional connection. As sad as that actually kind of is, it's the truth, because a lot of people build love on like economic trauma bonding. What I